today's flights weren't supposed to happen like this. The plan was to fly from Stockholm to Helsinki on a Finnair A321, then onboard to Vienna on the A319. 2 smooth flights, 1 casual review. Simple, right? Well, Finland said nope. Due to aviation strikes in Finland, Finnair cancelled my flights. Frankly, I was prepared for this. I wasn't the only one affected by this, obviously. In summer 2025, Finland experienced a prolonged labor dispute in the aviation sector. Ground staff, catering and airport services threatened industrial action. Multiple strike days were announced in July. Some examples of dates were announced shortly before my trip via Helsinki. And guess what? One of those days was the day I was supposed to travel. All of this led to cancellations and disruptions of many Finnair flights. Over 1000 flights cancelled over spring and summer. But on July 13th, 2025, the Finnish aviation union and employers organization Palta reached an agreement, thus ending the further planned strikes in late July and restoring more or less normal operations. Now, Finnair did a very good job of informing the passengers. They sent me multiple emails and SMS messages regarding the issue, and they warned me that my upcoming trip might be cancelled, and later I discovered that it was. But credit where it's due, as I mentioned, they did a fantastic job communicating with affected passengers and immediately offered alternative routes and rebooking options. They offered me a bunch of options, most of which were still via Helsinki, so I went with the following option. An ATR 72 to Helsinki and then an A321 to Vienna. The other options offered either flights 1 or 2 days later, which I unfortunately couldn't take as I had to be home on that day, or there was also a British Airways option via Heathrow, but I didn't want that as it was a little boring being operated by 2 A320neos and having an incredibly long layover in London. British Airways, you'll get a chance some other day. Anyways, back to Finnair now. Oh yes, their refund system. That's another story. Let's just say that their support team was a bit overwhelmed during the strike chaos, and to this day I'm still waiting for a refund for one of the extra services I had booked, but I'll get into that later in this video. Now, in this video, I will only be covering the Airbus A321 since I've already reviewed Finnair's ATR 72 before. So, if you want to see my full thoughts on that little propeller buzz machine, check out that video later. So, today the main star of the show will be the A321, Finnair's workhorse on European routes. I will take a closer look at the cabin, seats, service, etc. and how Finnair handled things after all these strike-related cancellations. And honestly, I was a little bit sad to lose the A319, but at least it made the whole trip way more interesting as I was actually for the first time experiencing such cancellations and these kind of shenanigans myself firsthand. So buckle up, as we're taking off from Stockholm on an ATR to Helsinki, and then hopping on the A321 to Vienna. Let's see if Finnair can turn this surprise lineup into a win. Also, a hilarious situation here. During the boarding footage, take a closer look at the registration. I didn't realize that until I arrived in Vienna for some reason, but it was the same registration I flew on from the Åland Islands to Helsinki previously. So there's only a very few people here at Helsinki Airport because there are strikes happening. And now I have flown on Finnair already on the 2 ATRs on their subsidiary Norra, but now it's time to check out the real Finnair. Also, I gotta say that the boarding was complete chaos, but that might have been caused by the strikes in Finland. Alright, we are boarding Finnair's A321. I'm excited how the real Finnair product looks like. I mean, it's pretty similar to the ATR, I suppose, but it might be a little different, who knows? The cabin crew seemed chill, welcoming every passenger with joy despite the ongoing situation at the time.
Hello.
Cabin itself was alright. It offers a clean, modern design with a calm, airy feel. The front of the aircraft houses a European-style business class section, typically arranged in a free layout with the middle seat kept empty for extra space and comfort. Behind that is the economy class, of course, where I will be sitting today, specifically in seat 6F. Alright, the legroom is fantastic here. The seats are actually super comfy. This is the seat, the tray table. Size okay, works just fine. Coat hanger right here, seat pocket for personal things, and here is the socket for safety card.
Jäsenenä saat myös alennuksen muista internetpaketeista. Jos et vielä ole
menu, which we'll check out later.
voit siirtyä helposti
there is
koneen
a sickness bag here as well.
ja kerätä avioksia jo tältä lennolta. Ohjeet löydät istuintaskussa
This is
olevasta
the window blind
As a
works
Finnair
just
passenger,
fine.
You can use messaging
And
apps
the view.
for free throughout the entire flight with the onboard internet connection. Plus, you get a discount on our other internet
The
packages
seat is
too.
reclinable as well.
If
They
you're
are
not a
already a
member
little
yet,
pre-reclined.
you can
I
easily
think.
join now through the plane's Wi-Fi and start earning avios from this flight.
And the overhead panel.
Instructions are in the menu in your seat pocket.
No, tää on niin lyhyet nää välimatkat, ettei näillä ole mitään merkitystä.
And the air conditioning. I wonder what this is, though. Well, I think there were TVs installed there, or the screens, you know, the in-flight screens. I think that's what it's for. So this isn't for the TV. I figured what this is for. It's for the section dividers between business class and economy class. So they can move it how they like it, basically, pretty much.
Good morning from the flight captain here. My name is Pauli Ville. First officer is Mr. Ville Aho. Welcome aboard flight Vienna, Austria. We still need a couple of minutes for flight preparations as well as outside the aircraft for cargo loading and final checks. Then we'll be ready to move. Takeoff will be made towards southwest and from there en route. We'll be having nice tailwind and flight time only 1 hour 50 minutes. And weather is going to be beautiful, warm temperature. Vienna more than 30. I'd like to wish you a very pleasant flight.
Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
There were weird vibrations upon takeoff. I don't know what that was, but it's alright, we're flying. Focus. There we go. So I actually pre-ordered a meal for this flight. I tried to reach out to Finnair because due to all the cancellation stuff, my pre-ordered meal disappeared from the app. So I wonder if it still is like, you know, thing or not. If not, I'm gonna get a refund and I'm gonna ask for a refund on their website or something, I don't know. So as you might have guessed, I haven't received that food on that flight. But I have submitted a refund when I arrived home. Right now, as of editing this video, it currently is like 4 months after that flight occurred. I have not received my refund yet. I mean, it's only 10 euros. It's not like I'm not gonna like not survive without it, but like it's been 4 months, alright, and I have only received like 2 other emails regarding that situation from Finnair. Those emails are just about basically how like they have a lot of refunds to process and someone is gonna take a little more time and yada yada, and so it's just like I'm probably not seeing those 10 euros anytime soon, but it's just 10 euros, I'm not gonna. But yeah, it's like I haven't received my food, which I ordered. It was, by the way, I was really looking forward to it. It was some sort of a Finnish deer meat with something I don't even remember anymore at this point, but it was like I was super excited for it. And this is all that I received. So I got extremely unlucky. They don't have anything on board, like not a single hot meal, not a single snack, except this right here. And of course the blueberry juice, which is a must-have on Finnair. But yeah, I need to ask for a refund, as I suspected. So this has to be enough for this flight. This is what we all have to go for. This is something like a bebe do banana that we have in Slovakia. It reminds me of that. Some crackers, blueberry crackers maybe? Cranberry, whatever that is. The blueberry juice. Classic on Finnair. I'm sad because I ordered I'm gonna tell you what I actually ordered. I ordered some kind of smoked deer meat or veal or whatever some kind of Finnish animal it was that lives in the forest. I think it was a deer. But it cost me 10 euros, so I'm gonna ask for a refund on their website. And yeah, that's a shame. I was really looking forward to this meal. I never had a deer in my life before. Man. But anyways, let's check this out. So here's the blueberry juice, as on the other 2 ATR flights, pretty much the same. Blueberry juice over Estonia. And this cracker or whatever this is. Well, some kind of a cookie, it seems like. Interesting. It's good, but I almost broke my teeth on it. Let's check out their onboard catalogue, shall we? Is it different from the ATR? I don't remember. I think it's the same. Yeah, this is the same catalogue, I see. Got a coffee for 250 euros. Cola for 350 euros, for example. And yeah, these are the same prices as on the ATR. So I'm gonna try the Wi-Fi as well. So I'm unable to connect to the Wi-Fi, but it's my fault entirely, because I need to log into my Finnair Plus account, but I forgot my password. You need to be logged into the Finnair Plus account in order to use the Wi-Fi here. So that sucks, and I can't reset it right now because I have no Wi-Fi nor signal data, mobile data, so fuck, that sucks. So after a little while I decided to check out the lavatory. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from inside the lavatory of the Finnair A321. It is very spacious, I gotta say. There's a lot of space above me as well, so tell people you're good here. Coat hanger over here, of course. We got 2 separate buttons for hot and cold water. Around 5 seconds, not bad I guess. And then your typical A320 for what? What the hell? And then your typical A320 family aircraft toilet. Flush there, trash can here, napkins here, and toilet paper there. Overall, it's pretty clean except the mirror over here. You can see here they were trying to clean it, but they didn't clean it properly. There's some smudges over there. So yeah, not bad overall, I guess. Also, I gotta say that the soap smells very nice. And yeah, by the way, I'm in the back toilet. There are 3 toilets actually here, because you cannot go into the forward one, because that's only for business class. There's the divider with the curtains. All economy passengers have to go to the rear part of the cabin in order to piss or shit. And I guess I'm just gonna have to chill for the rest of the flight and do nothing. There's not much to do. I guess you can try reclining in the seat. I can sleep. It's the first time I actually see someone using the coat hanger over there. Anyways, oh, I like this position way better. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna sleep. So yeah, I might wake up before landing. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna sleep at all. Who knows? Alright, I indeed fell into sleep and woke up just in time for the descent into Vienna. Landing was performed on runway 11, which means we approached the airport over the city of Vienna. Here are some clips and also some thoughts about Finnair and this flight. Despite the disruptions, I've got to give credit to Finnair. Their communication was spot on, the constant updates, the SMS alerts and the rebooking options all worked smoothly. Even though I'm still waiting for that one refund. Finnair, I'm watching you. Their overall handling of the situation wasn't so bad. As for the A321 flight itself, it was exactly what you would expect from Finnair. Clean, calm and modern, very Scandinavian. The crew was friendly, professional and genuinely positive, which is impressive considering all the chaos going around them. Sure, I missed out on the A319 I originally wanted to fly, but the A321 did its job well. Smooth ride, comfortable enough cabin and a good ending to what could have been a stressful day. So overall, Finnair handled a tough situation with class, and I actually walked away with a really solid impression of how they managed disruptions. Of course, the catering was extremely poor due to the disruptions, but again, that's really not their fault. Would I fly with them again? Absolutely. I wanna see Finnair's full service and also still kinda really want to try out that deer meat food. So yeah, welcome to Vienna, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks Finnair for this flight and also the 2 previous ATR flights, and thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more aviation content like this, drop a like and comment your thoughts below, your support is very much appreciated. Until next time, FJ out.